What do you think of Daddy, Robbie? Do you like Daddy?
No.
No? Only Papa. No. Hello and welcome back to Daily Diaries. With most competitions now being cancelled due to COVID, I mean, we just found out that the first two World Series have been postponed. We don't know if they're going to be rescheduled. We don't know if World Cup's going to go ahead. We don't know lots of things at the moment, so everything's a little bit unknown. But one thing that we can do to hone in on our skills a little bit is visualisation. So I like to visualise myself in competitions, even though I'm not in my trunks and I'm not actually diving right now. I'm up on the 10 metre and I'm going to do some visualisations. And I was just going to show you some of the run-throughs that I go through and also some of the visualising that I do. So I'm going to start off with my reverse 3.5. Next, I'm going to do the inward 3.5, which is my next dive. Next up, I'm going to do my twister, which is the forward 3.5 somersaults with one twist. Now I'm going to do my handstand. Now my front 4.5 somersaults with tap. And now my back 3.5 somersaults pike. And there we have it. That was my list of dives. Just done some, physical run-throughs and also some visualizations to imagine myself in competition, even though I'm not competing at the moment. I think the power of visualization is very much underestimated. Imagining something, visualizing yourself doing something, and keeping to almost like fake it till you make it kind of vibe. But if you visualize it and keep dreaming it, eventually it will happen. So visualizing yourself doing the dives really well in competition can help you believe in yourself when you get to the end of the board, and that's in anything, an exam, work, an interview, whatever it is. So the power of the mind is very, very, very powerful.
Santa Claus.
You're Santa Claus?
Yeah, I can go.
Oh, you've made a sleigh out of a cardboard box.
I can go.
I think you need some reindeer to make it go, don't you?
Why?
Like Santa. It's a reindeer that helps him fly.
Why?
Because they're strong. Because they eat all their dinner and they sleep all night.
Why?
Because they like food and they like to sleep. Other than some visualization and diving, of course.
Go.
You wanna go to like the reindeers? Okay, maybe soon, when it's closer to Christmas, okay? Because we've got a long time to wait yet. Where are we going?
Yeah, I should see. Look, what's at my building?
You made a building?
Yeah.
You made a building for me?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a building one.
What does it look like? Looks like a diving board, doesn't it? Did you make a diving board for Papa?
No, it's not. It's a building site.
Oh, it's a building site, okay.
This is holding the building site up.
Well, that holds it up, does it? Is that what they hold on to?
There's a step there, and you can't climb up.
You can't climb up any further?
No.
What have you got in your shopping basket today?
I got that, when I eat all these vegetables, I get toast.
Once you eat all the vegetables, you get toast.
And then eat orange.
Oh, you got orange juice, yes.
And what's orange in this?
I don't think there's any orange juice actually inside it.
Why?
Because there isn't.
Why?
Well, we got orange juice in the fridge if you want orange juice. And is this your little shop?
Apparently they're very hot though.
Oh, they're hot?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh! Huh. Now, I don't know if you remember where I said about Matty and his plant pots that he painted for me. A watermelon. Well, this is currently one of the pepper plants that we started growing around Christmas from a little seed. It's doing all right, you know. I mean, we obviously planted it in the middle of winter, so I don't know how that's going to do, but hey ho. And then the other one, Minion, which I put spider plant in the top of. And then he did a smiley face, which has got another spider plant. Lovely, so thank you for that, Matty. Right, now I'm gonna head up and do the question and answers. Okay, so question number 1, and I haven't forgotten about the Lance question and answer. He's just been super busy this week, so next week we might be able to do a question and answer for Lance, like a special. And you can put all your questions for Lance in the comments below, and I'll look at some of the comments from the week before as well, because I know some people left some comments there, and also, yeah, and also some on Instagram I'll ask as well. So there'll be a whole plethora of questions for Lance next week. So, okay, first question. Do you keep in contact or have good friendships with any of your diving competitors from other countries? And yes, diving is like a really close-knit community. There's, you know, friends with people from, I mean, it's easiest to have friends with the English-speaking countries because we can, you know, communicate easier, but I also have lots of Mexican diving friends because I speak Spanish. So yeah, and even the Chinese divers, being able to speak with them and hang out with them, they're all awesome.
Papa,
Yes, Robbie?
I saw a nano.
Did you?
Yeah.
Silly. Okay, should we answer another question, Robbie?
Don't do that.
You seem to be a very organised and motivated person. Do you ever have times when you're bored or just not sure what you want to do? Of course, I think everyone does have times like that, but you know, I found my hobby of crochet, so when Robbie's in bed and I'm just sitting and I don't have anything to do, that for me is something that I pick up on my knitting needles and doing stuff. And I also I love to tidy and organise, and if there's a cupboard to go through and organise and resort, I just love it, and I don't know why. I struggle just to sit down and do nothing. Occasionally I will, but most of the time I like to be on the go and doing things, and it's just the way that I am, I guess. But of course I get bored sometimes, and that's when I crochet or knit, really. Or go around looking at my plants and seeing if any of them need any care. Basically, I'm what you would call a typical grandma. But I love it. It's such a mindful thing to be able to do.
Which question and answers?
Yeah, question and answers, that's right. There's a question that says, what project is Lance currently working on? I mean, again, that's a question I'm going to probably put to Lance for next week. But he... Oh, not Lance, I mean Daddy. But he's working on lots of exciting things, actually, coming up. And I don't know if I can say too much. Maybe he might say something next week. But I will definitely keep you posted on that. And I promise that we'll get some... Ooh! Oh dear, I'm throwing my things everywhere. I promise we'll get around to doing something with Lance next week. It's just been quite a manic week, let's just say that. And top comment, not question, but Lance is our king. I mean, he is, you know, he's a... What are you doing? Are you making silly noises? What do you think of Daddy, Robbie? Do you like Daddy? No? Only Papa? Nana.
I'm not Daddy, only Papa and Nana.
Not Daddy?
And then I love Daddy too. No, after Papa and Daddy, I love Daddy.
You love Daddy?
Yeah.
And you love Papa?
Yeah, and Nana.
And Nana?
Nana, I love Daddy.
Oh, who do you love the most?
Daddy and Papa and Nana.
Daddy and Papa and Nana. But who's your favourite?
Yellow and green.
Oh, yellow and green is your favourite. That's your favourite colour. Yes. Good. I love you.
Love you.
Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that video. I know we're gonna get around to doing Daddy's questions next week, aren't we? Yeah, we are. And I'm gonna look at some of the questions from the week before and this week. So post your questions below. And Robbie, can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Say I love you.
I love you.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
Leave a like.
Leave a like.
Are you copying everything?
No.
Oh. You were too clever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, anyway, I'll see you next week.